Did I fool you? Did you think I was flying? Green screens, baby. They make anything happen. Fantastic. Hi, guys. It's 6:07 here on the west coast of Los Angeles, California. It's 8 o'clock in Chicago, 9 o'clock in Ottawa, 2 o'clock in the morning in London, 3 o'clock in Berlin, 4 in Jerusalem, 10 o'clock in Tokyo, and Tim Miller. It's 7 o'clock. It's 11 o'clock in the morning in Australia. Hope you're watching. Hope you call in. Everything okay? So I talked with Graham this morning, had a nice little chat. It was a great show. And then we had I had to go work. I had to be an essential worker. Oh, I forgot the picture. I had to go be an essential worker. I was helping a client with their remote laptop thing. I had my mask, my gloves and everything. All good. John in Australia is watching. Hello, John. So it's been a crazy day. This is keeping me sane. I love entertaining you guys. I love keeping you guys happy. It's been fantastic. It's been almost a month, I think, that we've been doing these. I'm trying to do everything we can. Me and Mark are trying to do everything we can to make your confinement, your inquisition, your like this happier. And so that's what we're doing. We're doing a lot of amazing shows. We got a really cool show coming up on Saturday. It's a kids only show. They're hosting it. They're running it. It's going to be fantastic. We got a lot of things to give away on that one. On Thursday, we've got the I said it again. I keep on saying the Alzheimer's show. I must be getting Alzheimer's. We don't have the Alzheimer's show. We have the autistic show. I must be getting Alzheimer's. We have tomorrow, Wednesday, we've got Mike Goodeve from my sponsor down here. You guys all know him by now. Make Your Own Tracks. Mike's going to be my guest on the show. We have the autism show on Thursday. That's Thursday morning. Thursday evening, we've got Phil Ramirez, the Texas Brigade commander. Excuse me. He's going to be hanging out with us. I think I'm taking Friday off unless somebody wants to do a show. Let me know. Saturday, we got the kids show. And we've got some more shows coming up at the next week. So we're very pleased to do this for you guys. We're extremely happy that you guys are enjoying it. We're getting a lot of positive feedback. And I'm happy. If you guys are happy, I'm happy. And it doesn't take much to make me happy. So this cool cat that is going to be joining us tonight, he's an author. I think he ran the same marathons that Mary Helen Hastings did. And I think he also did was he on the Titanic? I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't think he's that old. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, you know who this is.
What is up, sir?
Hey, are you an author?
Yeah, but it's usually dirty writing on a bathroom stall.
That's what I thought, dude. I look at that was a softball, right? I just
yes, sir.
Like this, and you went out of the park. Nice, brother man. How are you?
I'm doing all right. How's it in sunny California there?
Exactly.
I think we're both in the same boat as far as our states go. As you know, you can't do anything, behave yourself, don't do this, but you can do that. It's so goofy right now.
It's basically overkill right now, where they're saying if you the governor is saying if you guys go out again this weekend, we're gonna have to extend it. So stay inside, and people can't. They just want to go in the sun and walk around.
I think I heard you earlier. It's been what? It's way over a month. A month. It's a month. I haven't been working, so luckily I've had some savings. You know, and there's a lot of people that don't, and there's some responsible stuff that could be done. I'm not a medical professional or anything like that. I just, as a business standpoint, I think there could have been there can be some leeway in some things, because you can't let all these people a lot of people aren't as lucky as I am.
Right. I agree. And I do two essential things. I have to work on people's computers so they can work from home, and I deliver food for doctors. And so I'm constantly trying to, this is my essential thing too.
Right. Well, the craziest thing is, okay, so I'm a plumber, right?
Yeah.
Now, but the way I've set my business up, I've been doing contract work for years and years now. And that's where all my business was put towards. And then all of a sudden, the people that I do this work for, residential properties, commercial properties, we do facility maintenance, because it's something we can do, and it's making us good money.
Right.
Well, when everything happened, unfortunately, one of the owners of the place, the real estate company that we were working for, well, he got sick. It didn't end up being COVID, but he got real bad respiratory illness, and they shut everything down. So, it's amazing how much I've been sitting in front of my computer watching YouTube stuff and other stupid stuff.
Right.
And I haven't been editing videos. I've been calling Aaron Dill from Indie Media and like, hey, dude, do this, do that. I mean, I just can't. I don't know. It's so weird. It's weird.
Oh,
it's
well.
Weird.
Listen. Hey, don't be.
Let's stop talking about this. Yes, let's go. Let's go on to some cool stuff.
Yes. No Debbie Downers on my show. They're like, you know what? I'm going to give you. Besides you.
Hold on. I'll fix myself. Okay.
Nice. I got moonshine. Look at this. Besides, listen, you're getting another award. Besides being the most nice. Besides being the most, what's it called? General. The most awarded general. You're getting another award.
You're getting
what
is this?
The award of the man who spoke the longest about COVID on my show.
Okay. I will shut up, sir. I will totally shut up. Sorry.
All right. No worries. That doesn't matter. All right. No. So just briefly, really quickly, because I'm going to go into your bio, but just tell everybody who you are, because listen, yes, we know, I know, America knows, but again, you guys know that I have an international show. So if someone doesn't know who Mad Frog is, just really quick, and I'm going to go, we'll let them know.
Okay. Mad Frog, that's me. Hi. Oh, no. Okay. I'm an almost 50-year-old gentleman that has been playing paintball for a little while with my friends and family, and I have a lot of fun doing it. I've been around for a little bit. I've won some games. I've won some big games. I've lost some games too. That's a lot of it. I like the travel and the camaraderie. That's what I miss the most. Just hanging out with everybody. That's what I miss the most right now. It's not getting out on the field and shooting everybody. It's actually hanging out. Yeah. Like as you know, I've got the.
Listen. I'm going to call you Mr. Tangent. Hang on a second.
I've got the big green bus.
I know. Okay. So listen, Mad Frog has been playing for a long while. I mean, longer. We're gonna get into our histories together and think. Mad Frog's been playing for a long time. He's a pillar of our society in our community. He's an amazing guy. We're going to learn more about him. I always do that. I let my guests go, hey, and they go, okay, stop. Okay. I have a question though. Is that a real microphone, or did Aaron Dill make that graphic?
Oh no. That is a real microphone.
Okay,
yes.
That looks fantastic. I like it.
That's why we were a couple minutes late, is because it took me a minute to get the soundboard hooked up. But the one of the properties we cleared out had a couple anatomically correct skeletons in it. So I was always like, what the heck? I
think that's cool. Yeah. Okay, and you guys, if we keep on mentioning Aaron Dill through the night, it's because we get paid $10. But no, Aaron Dill Media is he's Mad Frog's media arm, and so that's why we keep on mentioning him. And if you've ever watched his show, which is Swamp Talk, you'll see that Aaron is in the background, and he's basically the producer running the show. So
he's pushing the buttons and putting the cool graphics up.
He's making you look good. Let's give a shout out to Germany, Holland. We're going to give out two shout outs to Australia. Thanks a lot, you guys, for watching. And again, if you guys don't know who Mad Frog is, you will after this show. But right now, I just wanted to let you guys know hello and what's going on. Okay, so listen, brother. It was hard. I was scouring the internet looking for baby pictures of you. And Mad Frog, right? The only Mad Frog one I could find was this. It was a tadpole.
There you go.
There you go. So that's, you kind of look the same.
Yeah.
But there you go. So that's
there weren't baby pictures back then. They had to paint me, paint me like a French model.
That's right. So let's go with that. Let's go with the tadpole situation. You crawled out of it. No, you're Michigan born and bred.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I've grown up in. I was born in Lansing, but pretty much grown up in Detroit my whole life. Around the suburbs and downtown. So.
Okay.
Michigan for me is where it's at.
Nice. And then if you guys don't know where Michigan is, wait, put your hand up. There you go. Put your hand up. How
can we sidetrack for a second? I don't know if you guys have seen the Saturday Night Live skit where Cecily does the Gretchen Whitmore, who is the governor of Michigan.
No.
How rude am I allowed to get on your show?
You can. I cuss.
Okay. So here, guys, this is Michigan. I live about right here. And this is what I think of what you have to say. Okay, anyways, that was a Saturday Night Live skit that Cecily Dreyer or something like that did, and it was hilarious. I loved it. Okay, I'm sorry.
Actually, okay. they actually showed that. They actually let them do
that. You knew what she was doing.
Okay,
let's put it that way. You knew what she was doing. They just pixelated her middle finger.
I got it. Okay, cool. Okay, so we're not Mad Frog. We're William Crook.
You got it, sir.
Okay, and my guessing. Let me see, because I'm pretty good about this. I would say something Irish in the background.
Definitely, sir.
Is it on both? Yeah. Did you ever do the tree and?
Scotch Irish. That's
Irish.
Yeah, that's where we're from. The majority of the family. My my mother's side is from Romania, Transylvania area. So,
really?
Yeah.
All right. So, and what are you? Are you first generation, second gen? Do you remember when you?
So let's see. 1, 2. I think I am third.
Okay, that's cool.
Third, maybe fourth. Honestly, I've glanced at the family tree. I'm not totally positive. I know. Yeah.
Did you fall out of the tree? It sounds like it's like you. Yeah.
I'm on the outskirts of the tree. I don't know. I've lived my own life for a long time. My mother raised a smart boy. My mother raised me on her own.
Oh, so a single mother.
Yes. I mean, Dad's around, but mom took care of me. She raised me. Dad was off somewhere else.
Okay. And how many siblings do you have?
I have a younger brother, a younger half brother, and a younger half sister.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's interesting. We're a very interesting group of people.
Nice. Well, listen, my dad left when I was like, I think 6 months old or something like that. I don't know what he was, right? And then my mom didn't get remarried until I was 7. So we all have our things, but it's not that. It's how you deal with it. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter. Like it's the.
Oh, he had his use. He had his purposes. He was a police officer, a sergeant, so he came in very handy in my history.
Wow, dude, get you out of jail. That's if you got out of jail free class, dude. Congratulations on that one. All right, so police officer, and what'd your mom do?
My mom was a registered nurse. My mother just turned 70 February 11th.
Nice.
And had a double heart attack.
Oh, dude.
My mother is a registered nurse at specializing in ICU. So that's the heart. So totally from left field, but needless to say, Mom is doing really good.
Congratulations. Good.
And we've managed to get her to mellow out.
Nice. All right. Yeah. So you were raised in Lansing or like Detroit?
No. Suburbs of Detroit. So I'm
Okay,
like
cool.
right on the outskirts of Detroit. I'm on the 8 Mile, the infamous, Eminem 8 Mile.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
that's where we are. You cross
Okay.
8 Mile and you're in Detroit. You cross over 8 Mile and you're in East Point, Warren, Grosse Point.
Gross
There's
Point. I was there. I checked out Gross Point. I was very disappointed to find out the movie wasn't filmed there.
there were some fronts there, but yeah, no, it wasn't. Actually, I graduated from Grosse Point North High School.
Are you serious?
Yeah, yeah.
So you didn't know John Cusack?
Oh no, no, he
No.
didn't go. No, no, yeah, no, no. But I could tell you all the spots in the movie that.
Yeah, I know. I love that. I love that movie. All right.
Yeah, it
All
was
right.
good, good.
So living in that area that you grew up in, did it like kind of shape you, or something else shape you, or is like?
That's weird because I was a real homebody for the longest time until I got into like high school, middle school maybe. Last grade in middle school, and then I started hanging out with some friends and doing stuff and having some fun. I don't know. I guess yeah, it's had some impact on me. It's definitely had some impact on me.
When we had Hano on the show, he was saying that he was a latchkey kid, and that this guy down the street, basically with arms like Popeye, skinny guy with arms like Popeye, was like always working on his car, and he learned so much from that guy that what I'm saying, that it's like it's
See,
amazing.
my biggest friend was the TV set.
Okay, and so
Mr. Wizard, and
are we dating ourselves? Wait, how old are you?
I will be I'm going to be 50 very soon.
50 soon. So congratulations. Welcome
Thank
to
you.
Club 50. I've
Yep.
been a member for 9 years. It's pretty nice. But then so we pretty much, well, no, I watched 9 more years of shows before you were still in your diaper, basically.
Yeah.
But we kind of were, that's the same thing. You basically, the babysitter was a TV.
Yeah, it was something that kept me occupied, and I didn't sit I guess I sat in front of smart stuff, PBS, and my mother at least put on smart stuff for me,
That's right.
I had a Lego set. Well, actually, I still have it. I mean, just bins of Legos. The Lego sets we had were just unreal, and that's what we would do: sit there and
Nice.
play away.
And you know what? Again, if you guys know William, he's not a hillbilly, even though he looks like one. Yes, he looks just like a Billy Goat. But if you know him, he's very mechanically minded. He can fix guns, he can fix cars, he can fix his bus. He's just amazing. He's just an amazing guy. And again,
I like to work on things. It really gives me a sense of accomplishment when you're done.
I agree. I understand. I agree 100%. Okay, so let's skip forward. You graduated from Grosse Point, and when did you wear this thing? What is this
Jesus
going on here?
Christ!
It's going on here with the mullet and
check that out. I had hair. I had damn hair. Everybody, look at that.
Are you getting married or what? What's going on here?
I don't know if I'm getting married or if that's my brother. I think my brother's getting married right there.
Okay.
I think, and that's my brother right next to me. That's my younger brother Matt right next to me there. But so yeah, I think he's getting married right there. As a matter of fact.
Nice. No, okay. That's cool. And then,
jeez,
were you high school sweethearts, by the way?
Pretty much. By the time she was still in high school.
Wait a minute. Wait. What? What?
Yeah. I left high school early and went back and got my diploma, but jeez. Yeah. I don't know. She's not that much younger than me.
No.
She's only like 2 years.
That's not bad, dude. That's not bad. No, that's cool. And then you decided that it was going to be a match, so you, yeah, you.
Man, we Justin, my son, there, my daughter Kira, but Justin, my son, when he came along, that was a wake up, man. I was 20 years old when he came along, so
you were young.
Yeah, so that was a wake up call, but. Shelly and I stuck together for 2 years before we even started talking about getting married. And now it's 25 years later. And
nice.
Dude, I love that photo. That was one of the road trips we took.
That's the Grand Canyon, right?
Grand Canyon, man. Grand Canyon.
Okay.
Gorgeous. I'd love to go spend some time in that place.
It's a big hole. I need more action. Yeah, but it seems to me that you were you're a very tolerant guy, except when people are yelling in your ear.
The awesomeness. Oh, that's Disneyland too, isn't it? That's not even Disney World. That's Disneyland. Yeah.
Oh my God! Was she yelling that loud?
Excitable. Oh. Very, very excitable.
Was she yelling that loud?
Oh yeah. Well, some of it was for funniness because I knew the photo was coming up.
Oh, that's cool.
Some of it was for that. One of the things you're probably going to hit on is our love for Disney here. If you don't, that'd be stupid because we just love that.
I did have some Disney pictures I was going to bring in, but I was trying to juggle. But yes, I was going to. Yes, okay, they have.
I'll shut up then.
There was like that's basically. I could do 2 shows here. I could do one all about all the awards he won, and I can do all the shows with them in Disneyland. So I had to balance it. So yeah, you guys listen. They do have Disney. That was the Disney picture I chose, but there are other Disney pictures. So
it's a magical place. Anyway,
and then you had another offspring here.
This is Miss K, Kira. Yeah, actually, she's home from college right now because of all this mess and.
She's in England. She's going to college in England, right?
No, she actually she spent a year abroad in Ireland.
Ireland, right?
Matter of fact, she brought me back a custom bottle of Jameson with my name on the label.
Nice.
So smooth. Nice. Excuse me. But no, she's back at Galesburg, Illinois. It's a Galesburg, Illinois, Knox College. That's what it is. She graduated with a bachelor's in science and a bachelor's in Asian studies. So now she's doing post-grad stuff, but I like having her home. I just wish we could go someplace together. Because last year over the summer, she spent the whole summer in Vietnam.
So wait, does she speak Asian?
She speaks fluent Mandarin.
I'm just fucking you. Yeah, there's no such word. There's no such thing as Asian.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, that's what I say. Her boyfriend.
I can see your brain calculating. Yeah. What's he saying? No, but she does speak Vietnamese, right?
Mandarin and a little bit of Vietnamese.
Dude, I'm telling you.
I don't. It's like well, we dropped her on the head on the right spot. That's all I can say.
Nice. So here they are all grown up, right? Okay.
Yep.
And
I love that hair on her. So I was lucky enough to get her a scholarship. Well, she was lucky enough to get her a scholarship. She had everything to do with it into a private school. And they took care of her big time. But she had that red hair in a private school, University of Liggett, with all these prim and proper people. And you could find her in every photo. It was great.
That's great. My kid was going to camp, and they always had these huge, big pictures of all the kids, and you're like straining to find them.
Yeah.
Right. So then you start telling your kid, "Listen, do something with your hair, so I can like pick you out of the crowd," because it's like amazing. So I agree. It was very, very smart of you.
Yeah. Well, that's her thing. That's her thing. And they caught on the second year of school and started putting her in the middle of the pictures.
Really?
People wouldn't look in the middle of the picture. They'd look off to the right because she was on the right, or look off to the left because she was on the left.
I got it. The first time we met was, I don't know if it was Living Legends or if it was a Clowns or something. I don't know.
It was either Paintball Explosion or Living Legends. I'm not. Yeah, that right there is that Paintball Explosion.
That's Paintball Explosion. I think I remember that. And then also there's this picture too.
Yeah, that's probably more of a no. That's
like 2015 because look, I'm not wearing a kilt.
Okay.
That's like a long shirt. That's before I figured out the whole kilt. I mean, that was around 2015. I think we met. And there's something that's going to make you smile because it always makes me smile. So this was the same time that I met you, and we did this event, this thing here, and look at all these people that were at this event.
Yeah,
they like stacked the deck, right? They was just like you. There's Wolf. There's me. I mean, this was TJ and Romeo putting up all the money not only for the event, but to bring all of us in, right? Greg Hastings was there. Now, the reason I'm mentioning Greg Hastings is because of this. Hang on a second. This. Do you remember this cake?
That, yes. So my daughter's birthday is October 25th, and the 1 year Clowns versus Zombies was on her birthday weekend. So we went and picked her up at college and said, hey, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Yes, that is a unicorn shitting a Skittles rainbow.
And what happened was everybody came by and got some cake, and Greg got some cake, and he put it in his pants. I mean, not down his pants, but he put it in his pocket. And he says, I'll eat this later. And he never did. And I saw him at the big game in Cousins in
3 years later.
3 years later, it was still in his pants, right?
Shelley, so when Greg stayed with us during the road trip we were doing and everything with our tour together, and with time trials, Shelley would not let him bring his gear in the house.
I don't blame him.
Yeah. And he's like, you're not washing it. You're not washing it. You know what? It rained one night when he had it all out. I was so happy.
Nice.
Oh,
cool. Dude, listen, did you see the show? I had his mom on the show, right? And
yes. So I heard some of that. Yes.
Yeah. So we're asking her actually Trouble asked her if he like never washes his clothes or whatever. And she said, well, I wasn't involved with him with paintball, but with soccer, yes, he the same thing. He just wouldn't wash his clothes, and I had to like grab the stuff when he wasn't looking and wash his stuff. So he's got a reputation of that. And you know what? I don't know why this is sticking, but it doesn't matter. But listen, I didn't know that the father was he was the one that I was actually into scuba diving. He was the one that got he got the wife involved. He got Greg involved. So, and
that's something that Kay and I share. Actually, she started scuba diving through a class in school. She got an option to do it. And as soon as she started doing that, man, diving is so awesome.
Really?
I mean, I haven't done hardly anything that there is to do, but when we did Hawaiian Legends, we went diving.
Wow.
I mean, I've been diving all over, dude, it's fun.
I don't like sharks.
That's the weirdest thing is, oh God, you can't see that far away. I don't know.
Listen, I grew up in I saw Jaws when it came out. I was too young, right?
Yeah.
And when you're too young to see a movie like Jaws, Papillon, The Magnificent Seven, it's going to be the rest of your life, right?
Man, it molds you. There you go. There you go.
So I'm like, sharks, I couldn't take a bath. Anyway, so listen, hey, so on our show, we do a thing called a pop-up sponsor. We get someone to sponsor the show. Besides the Make Your Own Tracks where they're sponsoring it, but we get a pop-up sponsor to come up and tell us a little bit who they are, and they give something away. So hold on one second. Let me bring them in. Hey, pop-up sponsor.
I know that guy.
Hey,
I know you too.
What's happening, sir?
There you go. All right, pop-up. So listen, hey, don't take up too much of my airtime. Get the job done. Get in there.
Ready? I'm going to give you quick things real quick. First off, you need to ask William there when I get off of here who came up with that cool Mad Frog shit. And the next thing I have to say is I have from my boss at Sparks Auto and Towing in Westland a free oil change.
Ooh.
That's the reason why I've been asking everybody who's in the Tri-County area.
Got it. So who's in the Tri-County area? Did you find somebody?
Yeah, I got Jimmy Churchill, Logan Crook, and Brandon Page.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
This sounds like it's a fixed.
Yeah. Well, these are all the people in Tri-County area. Sorry, Captain, you ain't getting a free oil change.
Okay. So, all right. Did you pick someone who really deserves it and not that you are friends with her?
Yeah, right. I'm gonna give it to Jimmy Churchill.
Jimmy Churchill. All right. Listen, even though you're not watching Jimmy Churchill, you still won. So congratulations on that. And Jimmy Churchill, if anybody knows Jimmy Churchill, please just let him know that he won a free oil change from where?
From Sparks Auto and Towing. It's in Westland.
In where?
In Westland, Michigan.
All right. Sounds good. Mark will hook you up with that. So just you guys, all you got to do is just PM him. He'll hook you up and you'll be set. Hey, thanks a lot, my brother.
See you later.
See ya. Nice, huh? I love my show.
That's
Anyway,
a good
hang on.
thing. That's a good thing. I mean, I know who that is. I mean,
He's a trusted guy.
he might actually only live like 6 blocks away from me too.
All right, so he's my producer, and he's always like poking me. And here we go. So yes, answer the question. What the hell does this mean, Mad Frog? What is Mad Frog? What is this thing?
Okay, so I had the contracting business, and my son and we liked playing paintball. Well, his friends didn't have paintball gear. So I bought a field package from National Paintball Supply. I opened up an account and bought a package from National Paintball Supply back in the day. And all of our friends, all of my kids' friends, we all played. You know, some of their dads, we'd go off on weekends out to their property and have a blast. I bought my own compressor, all that stuff.
Wow.
Eventually, I mean, that's back when construction was really, really good.
Yeah. Right.
So we started doing that all the time, and all of a sudden, like, some guy from a church group was visiting somebody's mom, and he's like, "Can you guys do that for us?" And I'm like, "Well, you know what? Hold on. I'll get back to you." I got home that day, and I called a couple different insurance places and found a place, got insurance, and one thing led to another, and you've got Mad Frog Portable Paintball. And that's what Mad Frog was born out of.
But hang on a second. We just went for a name. What is it? What does that mean? A Mad Frog?
Well, I guess that's me. I'm a little off. Not mad as in angry, mad as in crazy.
Oh, like as a Mad Hatter.
Exactly. A little more Mad Hatter. You know, not
Okay.
playing with a full deck.
Right.
Who is?
Why? Where does the frog come in?
Oh, damn. My aunt. You know what? I'm just going to be honest with it. Okay. The
Thank you
aunt.
Should we start?
No, because I'm trying not to hurt people's feelings. I have empathy for people.
Wait, hang on a second. Your aunt's on the phone. Wait.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, no shit.
Right,
Who knows?
good.
She'll be watching.
right.
Or my mother will, and she'll tell her. Anyway. The aunt that is the Gravel Gertie of the family. Do you know who Gravel Gertie is?
Are you making up things?
No. Do you know
I don't
who?
what the hell
Okay,
you're talking-
okay.
Is that
Okay,
like a
fine.
hillbilly thing?
No. It's a book. It's a book.
Okay.
She's one of those aunts. So that aunt of mine used to call me Froggy when I was younger because
Okay.
I've pretty much always had the same length legs that I have now. Really long
Okay.
legs.
Right.
And I had a deeper voice. So she called me Froggy. And yeah, I'm still not, I'm still not sure exactly why we went with Mad Frog. We
But hang on a second.
talked about it.
I figured out something here. Your aunt, right? Okay,
Mhm.
so she's probably the same age as your mom, right? Let's give or take. Okay. That means that she grew up on the Little Rascals. And one of the Little Rascals' name was Froggy. Do you know that? And he actually.
Oh, yeah.
So maybe that's where I mean, I can understand the legs part, but I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. So that's where, it kind of came to Froggy. And I was trying to look for a different name, different name for a paintball place that, people would look at and, maybe we could come up with a character that could get behind the whole thing to do the portable paintball.
Right.
The whole generaling aspect and the whole team and everything that came after. That came after pretty solid and pretty quick, really.
What year was that?
We had our normal group of people that we always played with at Hell Survivors.
Right.
A couple different teams up here in Michigan, Hell, Michigan. I think you were the governor for a little while.
I was the governor. I was the mayor for the day.
Mayor, not the governor. Mayor of Hell. Okay.
Yeah.
It's a wonderful place, isn't it? So we go out there and we play all the time. Well, we were playing a game, which is one of the games I'm looking forward to that hopefully happens at the beginning of June because it's my birthday, is Global Conquest.
Okay.
Global Conquest is 7 countries. So 7 separate teams on one field.
And Hell's is amazing for that. Yes.
It's madness, and it is the most awesome madness there is. I mean, it's just,
Okay.
it's fun. So that group, that team, we had Team Mexico that year.
Yeah.
And everybody's from that played on Team Mexico. They're like, well, why don't we just all make one team and stop being these three separate teams?
Oh, nice.
And honestly, the core group from the get-go years ago
Yeah.
is still the core group. Some
So
of us have grown up and have families and houses
Yeah.
and don't get to play like we want to.
Yeah.
But you know,
So what year are we talking about?
holy cow, we're
13?
maybe 14.
I was doing my research. That's why I'm asking.
Really?
Because-
I think it's 13, 14 around there.
13, right. Yeah, I did that.
Good.
Listen,
I'm glad
I
you
take-
did. Holy
I
cow.
take my job serious here. Okay. Anyway. All right. Listen, tell us why you photobomb. Yes. This
Why
was a
not?
photobomb. That's
Why
exactly. That's an amazing photobomb. And also we've got, hang on a second. We are obligated by the FCC to actually mention these guys. Okay.
Team tags.
We have to mention team tags all the time for some reason.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know why. They won't come on the show because they're embarrassed to talk, but they'll troll us.
Right there on the jersey. Team tags.
You also got Respect Paintball in there too, right?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Wait, I'm sorry. What? I'm sorry. What do you have in there?
There you go. Respect
go.
Paintball.
Can you tell us quickly what that is?
Respect Paintball is a group that's set up that is all about paintball and the promoting the
Mr.
sport
Bailey?
and loving it. Yep, Ron Bailey
Bailey?
started it. Yeah, yeah.
Yep. And he's a really cool cat.
Yeah, he's involved with me with time trials as well.
That
Greg
he
and
is.
myself and him, yes, and Sonny.
So we jumped to this thing.
Ooh,
And,
war. Yeah.
That was in July, right? So hopefully TJ, I was talking to TJ the other day, and he says that hopefully, July and August, July and October are still on. So I think so. I think this is gonna be over with soon, and we're gonna do that. So I'm looking forward. Are you guys going to? Are you guys? You probably have so much to do.
I know. There's so many. I mean, I've got a list, and
Oh man,
I've gotten rid of games because we can't do them.
All right. So we've met several times at the
laser buddy. Oh, we have some fun playing laser tag.
So you guys, this is Paintball Explosion. This is the largest laser tag facility in the world. As soon as I get TJ back on, he stood me up. No, he was
3 floors of shipping containers stacked up different ways with the walkways. We've met up in corners quite a few times.
Yeah, it's great. And the funny thing is, it's like paintball without the being shot, and we're still using the same hunting techniques and everything. Okay, so you give me a call and you say, hey, listen, we're going to come out to the West Coast. And I said, fine, look, let's do this kind of thing. And so one guy couldn't make it, so I had to make a poster of him, and we called him
Lee.
Yeah, we did Flat Lee there. But so this was, you came out to the West Coast. This was in Marina Del Rey. I remember the parking lot exactly.
I think this was for Dead Legends, the first Dead Legends that they had out in California, if I'm not mistaken.
That was the one in Sacramento. You guys, you hit this, and then you and I'm wearing the Paintball Explosion shirt to rep Chicago. But you guys came out and we did the what did we do? We did this one here, right?
Yeah,
that's the ocean, right? And that's California. That was your first time to the ocean, there, right?
That was the first. Definitely Shelley's. I think I was there once when I was little, but that's like the first time. Yes, that's nice. The one I'm going to remember.
Nice. And then we tried to recreate the Beatles thing here. It didn't work.
That's we had a very cool tour, Reaper. That was cool. It was cool. We show up and this guy, the wife hops in the car with him and he turns on his cell phone and calls me, and I've got the van behind him and he's talking into his hands-free, and everybody in the van is hearing because of my hands-free. We had like the perfect guided tour, and it was great. Nice. It was great. We ended up at In-N-Out Burger.
In-N-Out Burger, we did ice cream, and then I had to go to work, and so I pointed you in the direction of Hollywood.
yes, that was interesting.
take that street and make a left.
Yes,
and
yes.
you guys,
The only difference between downtown Detroit and Hollywood is that it's not, it's not the passed out dude on heroin peeing himself.
Right.
That's all the same. It's the stores are open in Hollywood. Here in Detroit, the stores aren't open.
Oh, interesting.
But you've got all the bums.
Probably got all the bums. I got it.
No, it was some fun. That was cool.
This is part of our tour. This was the Sony Studios, and this is actually where they filmed Gone with the Wind and a bunch of other things too. So this was a nice.
We've got in that picture, that's Teresa, at the right behind me. Behind her is David, and Jay is the other gentleman with us.
That was fantastic. What was the other one here? This was. Guess where this one was?
This is Tombstone, sir.
Tombstone, right. Now, we played a game yesterday with Bob, Bob King. It was called Guess Who the Porn Star Is? So I've got the porn mustache, but I don't know. You might be into hillbilly porn. I don't know. Anyway.
Actually, Tombstone is going to probably keep me away from one of the paintball explosion games.
Oh, are you serious? That would be October. That would be Clowns versus Zombies in October. All right.
Yeah.
Now we were at Clowns versus Zombies, and TJ and Romeo actually have a Glock. They don't manufacture Glocks; they actually modify
them. And they were coating them for a little while.
Right. It's Trident.
They've got Trident. Yeah, Trident Defense. They've that little toy that's in my hand is very nice. We have some fun with those.
And we're obligated to say, hey, there's George.
Hey.
And we got like Ryan. Who else do we got?
We got Narfs in there.
Oh, dude. We got team tags again. They snuck in.
Yep. Right. Kayla and Dave and Logan in the back.
Dude, this is this is a secret location to when they showed us their guns over there.
I believe their building is a lot bigger now with what they've got going on.
Crazy, right?
Yeah.
This is Hell Survivors, right?
Yes, sir.
Maybe last year, I think.
No, 2 years ago. Living Legends 11.
Okay.
Yes, 11. Living Legends 11. Yeah.
Nice. That was cool. And then again, we saw your team. We got together. Let me just do this one here. Okay. Now, it must be quite an honor for you to go all over the states here, and then people really want to honor you with like tribute. They want to pay tribute to you. And so at Paintball Explosion, they did. Now to get one of these is very hard, right? They don't even actually they.
I was surprised when I walked in and saw it. It was
It's hard. Listen. That's right by the snack bar, so that's fantastic. It's great, and
I think you're on the other side of the door. If I'm not to the right, but all the way over towards the left there.
No way.
There you go. There it is.
There you go. So yes, TJ and Romeo really know how to take care of their invited guests. So we want to thank them very much for all the stuff they do for us. It's fantastic. Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah, that's nice. All right, let me do this one, and hang on a second, and this one. Okay, now again. To have all these honors bestowed on you is just amazing, because to me, it just signifies that you're doing something correct. And I'm talking about not as just a team, but as a person. You are also, you guys, if you've never met Mad Frog, yes, it seems like I wax poetically about all my guests, but I wouldn't have them on the show. You know what I'm saying? If I didn't feel that connection towards them. So it's that kind of like, unless you know what I should do, William, I should do a hater show. I should have all my haters on the show. I have to unblock them, but I'll have them all on my show, and then I won't wax poetically about them. But since I'm not having a hater show, I'm going to have an amazing show. I'm having a show where I can wax poetically about my friends, and that these people are actually like high up in the industry. You don't have to be high up, but you guys are high up in the industry. And you know what? It hasn't gotten to your head like me. And you actually just give back and make the sport what it is. So again, thank you very much. And that's all the time we have. So I'm just joking. Anyway, no, but listen, my brother, again, I'm going to be there in comedy. When you do stand-up comedy, they do a thing called an applause break. So if I do like a really killer joke and then the audience starts to laugh, you don't talk over it. You just like, shh, So that's an applause break for me to wax poetically about how cool you are. Okay.
Yeah.
Too bad.
Okay.
You got to take it. Too bad. You got to take it. You have no place to go. So you have to look at you're turning red. Yeah, you're a cool cat. All right. So listen, you guys, again, why would somebody go out of their way to do something for William? Because he does extraordinary things for us. So look at this. Look at this, huh?
Oh, baby. Man, that really was a turning point. Winning that game, Living Legends 8 was a turning point with me in commanding games.
Okay.
It really was. The year following that game, I didn't get to get that sign until the next year because that sign stood in Bedlam. There you go, buddy.
Someone's done their homework.
At the original CPX Sports in Joliet, Illinois, man, where Living Legends started. It actually sat in the street for a whole year before I was able to get it.
Wow.
Now it's hanging in the bus. Now I got it in the front of the bus.
Dude, that's amazing.
But,
so again, you guys listen. It's not like they just randomly pick names out of the hat, right? The family at CPX, they're very wise in the way they choose things. They chose Hano to run the legacy after the CPX closed. You know what I'm saying? So they knew what they were doing when they made a sign for you. Yeah. No, I'm just going to say that I need you to. I'm obligated to do this too. Get off my lawn! Hey, get off my lawn! You know who that is?
Is that?
That's Mr. Nasty from 313 Mutants. Yeah,
that's what I was just gonna say.
I'm obligated to do that. All right, cool. So let's start going down memory lane here, and tell me what this is.
Oh, that is the Global Conquest Cup. That is the game that is June 7th and 8th, or 6th and 7th at Hell Survivors. That is the Hell Survivors Cup.
That's an expensive cup.
What the fuck? I've owned that cup for a long time. That has been Hell Survivors has been a very fun place to play paintball with my teammates and the different other people that play with me, and it's always good.
So you guys listen. As I stated in the post, as far as I know, again, I started in 2008. And I got fast tracked to where I am because I paid a lot of money to be a celebrity. I'm just joking. And so my history with the sport is like Swiss cheese, and I'm always filling in the blanks. So if I say that William is the most decorated or winningest general, it's because that's all I know. And so
I can't be. I mean, like I said, I've won some good games, but I've lost a lot of them too.
I don't know. I mean, that's what you keep on telling me to say. So it's working. The money's in the PayPal. So there you go. So I don't know. Listen, you know what? It's arbitrary. Maybe he is, maybe he's not. I don't know. But as far as I know, every time I see the guy, he's got something going on here. I mean, this something, right? You got something happening with you. So this is Global Conquest again. That's Dave Matthew on the left.
Yes,
this
sir.
is our famous Hell Survivors that we all love so much. I get to pay $10 for saying Hell Survivors. So. Nice. That's that. And then what do we have here?
Oh, yeah. That is, you got Shithouse up to the top there, and Miss K, my redheaded daughter there. We're Monster Game. Oh, okay. So there's a different cup I'm winning there. Monster Game.
Yep.
At Hell Survivors.
Yep. Yeah, we got more cups coming up. I have more cups than athletic supporters. So hold on a second. Okay. Hold on one second. This?
That is the Legends pennant, man. Like I said, that's the one that kind of changed my attitude for a couple years, and I went a little nuts with my generaling.
Nice, dude. Yeah, you have succeeded. You just crushed it with this general thing.
That was. Look at the beard. Holy cow! I look homeless.
You look fat there too. What's going on? You do. You look fat.
It's the beard. It's really just the hair. That's really it.
So what is this thing? This Victorious Commander Viper
Yep, that is for Living Legends 8. That was for the one that same one for the picture just before. That was the start. Yep, that was Living Legends 8. Yep.
All right, so you killed it with that. And what is this thing here?
Oh boy, that's Living Legends 10.
All right.
I also won.
Oh, I also won. Yes. Well, guess what? There's going to be more wins coming up. That's what the show's about. So hold on one second.
I've lost a couple legends, really good too.
What is this thing?
That is a different monster game there because the girl's hair isn't red.
All right. Nice.
Oh boy,
dude, you're crushing it with these. I mean, do you have to give them back to Dave all the time?
Those cups, yes. Those cups, not every event I've gone to, I get to take home something. Dave's events to start. Now that cup I got to keep. It's up on the shelf up here.
Okay, what is this one?
That was from Marvel versus DC at Fort Knox Paintball. Fort Knox Paintball, Winamac, Indiana. Awesome place, dude. Awesome place.
I've got to go there.
The builds. This guy, the father and son duo. The daughter's involved too, I believe, with the office stuff. But the building, he was a retired engineer. But the building and stuff, bridge, that 3-story Orion missile silo, dude, it's nuts. If you haven't been there, you gotta check it out.
You gotta go. And actually, Mark is working on getting the owners on the show, so we're gonna chat about that.
Cool. Yeah, no, they're good people. Justin and them are very good people.
What's here?
Oh, that is Armageddon. That's a Mission Masters game. We are giving away a Young Gun Award there. Yeah, nice. That was a fun game. I think that was my first Mission Masters game. It was a learning experience. If you haven't played a Mission Masters game either, that's it's a little different the way the missions are set up.
You're always smiling, like you got like the inside track or something like that. What is it, man? I mean, tell me, what makes you so happy? What is that? Is that marijuana?
I'm in a recreational state. I'm not going to hide it.
I don't care.
I'm smoking on a pen.
Dude, I don't care. Doesn't matter. All right. So
there's not a lot, I'm one of those guys that let things slide off.
Yeah.
But like there's those. But I'm those. Yeah, exactly. No, I had a daughter. That's what happened to the hair.
I know.
Honestly, really, if you look at the pictures after she shows up, the hair goes away.
I know. I know.
But I'm one of those guys that lets things slide, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, I'm the biggest dick in the world because.
No, I've never seen you.
My family, unfortunately, my family loves me. I love my family. I'm sorry for the crap I put you guys through.
No. I've never seen you be a dick. And
that's global money, baby.
Okay.
Look at that pile. Look at those gold certificates and all those coins. Global Conquest is all about the money. I think that's Orange Chips. We were Team Mexico that year.
Wow, dude, you killed it with that. Jesus Christ.
Kicking butt.
Okay, so you and I did an event together here.
Oh, yes, Lone Wolf. Jake.
Yeah, Jake. Yeah, that was when Jake and I were friends. No, he doesn't like me I don't know why.
Jake is Jake. Jake is interesting. Jake is one of those people that makes the world turn because we all can't be the same.
All right, and we've got PB Fit on my
yes.
Right? And he's actually hitting it in Okinawa. Actually,
Japan.
Right. He's actually doing the whole Corona thing, and it's just like amazing. He was supposed to come to me to a Euro big game in May, and and the Corona canceled that, but he canceled because he was like on the front lines. He's in the Navy, I believe.
Well, see, I think it's Air Force.
Okay. Yeah.
There's so many events that people aren't going to be able to do because they're canceled and rescheduled, and people aren't going to have money to go to events.
This is going to be a big mess. Listen, I'm just going to reboot. I'm going to take a mulligan. I'm going to do a do-over, and that's it. We're doing a do-over. Okay, now, the reason I'm bringing this picture up.
Ooh, that arm.
One year, I forgot, it was at Hell Survivors or something.
I think that was GI versus the world, or.
I think if these guys were there, I think this was 2015 when I was a general at this event.
Ghost Crew
came out of you were like doped up on morphine.
My wife was so pissed off that I went to that event. I pretty much just sat in the bus and didn't do anything, but I couldn't. Everybody wanted to go to the event. I was fresh out of arm surgery.
Right.
And I didn't want to bum everybody out by not having the bus there. And
right.
I'm sorry, honey, if you're listening. I didn't want to sit at home with you anymore. That surgery there was one of the ones where that was stupid. That was interesting.
It was, but here, you showed up. You didn't
Yes.
play, but you showed up, and you showed up again. You drove halfway wherever. I mean, that was in
45
Michigan.
minutes. I think the problem was once I got there, I took sinus meds, and you shouldn't take sinus meds with Norcos because
dude, you were like bouncing into people. You didn't know where you were. This
was
like
interesting.
The thing is, though, listen, you didn't stay in bed and go, fuck all this. You love our sport and you love the situation. You love the events, and you just said, I'm doing this. Dude, you drove the bus, right?
Yeah, I drove the bus.
You drove the fucking bus and you were on meds. You're nuts. And then I remember you laid in the bus, you got up, you walked, and I'm like, what the fuck happened to you? So what the fuck happened to you?
Well, so I'm driving the bus home from Bonnaroo. If you haven't been to Bonnaroo, it's this huge ass freaking concert in Tennessee that got canceled this year or postponed or whatever the hell. But anyways, I'm driving the bus and the wife's behind me and she looks over my shoulder and she's like, what's up with that bump on your elbow? And I'm like, I don't know. I've been noticing it gets huge and then I wake up in the morning and it's gone. I don't know. Well, we went to see a doctor, yada, 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 surgery. Hey, okay. It was the freaking cyst was right where the ligament was attached to the elbow. And
what?
Yeah, I was laid up for way too long.
Dude, it was wait, so they had to
They had to go in and remove a cyst that was actually fed off of an elbow fluid. So they had to go in, remove the cyst, close the hole, and then reattach my ligament.
Yo, dude. But did it stop you from doing this? That's Mark, my producer. He quickly sent me a picture. He goes, "Pop this up."
Brandon, I think that's promo stuff from Living Legends 12, if I'm not mistaken.
Dude, is that all your stuff?
No. That's Brandon Page in Photoshop.
Okay, all right. So there you go.
No, I have quite a few more. It actually takes up a whole warehouse.
You're getting me in trouble here. Okay, now we're going to talk about this crazy bus that you created.
Oh, that's actually version 1 interior of the MF bus project.
We're getting better. We're starting with version 1, and we're going to move up. Okay, cool. So we've got that. What is this picture?
Oh, hey, you got Tomcat in the background. There you go. You got
2015 or something.
Do you see what's over my shoulder? Over the corner of my head right there. That's another trophy. The guys.
Yeah, I hope
we went and watched an NXL event, and Glenn, who's in the middle of the photo, he was playing the event with a couple of the other guys from the team, and they took home first.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And then we've got, let me see, we got this one here. So
man, that's the whole team in the bus, the whole MF team.
Okay, so you guys, what's he talking about? What the hell is he talking about this bus, right? Okay, cool. Hang on one second. Let me just do this. There it is, right? So it used to be a school bus?
Yeah, it's a 2000 Thomas school bus. I got it off of auction from the Marlette school system up here in Michigan. So the reason it was taken out of service was because it was from Marlette. Obviously, we got a lot of salt and ice and snow problems.
Yeah,
so.
obviously, yeah. Oh, yeah, obviously, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
It's cold as fuck up here, man.
You got salt, but all right.
Yeah.
So then, what do we got here?
That's version 2.0 of the interior.
Nice.
That's the new. I was actually lucky enough to find the shuttle seats. We threw those in instead of the wood. Instead of sitting on plywood, you actually get to sit in a cushioned, seat-belted seat. Wow,
dude. Okay, so you guys listen. Again,
there's a new version, actually, new interior photo that should be coming out pretty soon. Actually, there's a version 3.0.
Okay, we'll have to do another show just for your bus. All right, so you guys listen. From Legos to that, do you understand what I'm talking about? He just didn't throw the seats in there.
You missed the whole hydraulics, lowriders, dancing bed kits, 16, 17 switch, 4 pump,
Dude.
6 pump setups.
Dude, is this a diesel or gas?
That is a diesel.
Okay.
So that baby can pick, it might be a tank. It doesn't get to 65 real fast, but it don't matter what's on the back of it or who's in it. It's going.
Nice. Very cool. You seem to attract celebrities for some reason.
Haha, Sonny. Or are you talking about the guy in the upper window, CJ? No,
I don't care.
either one. Sonny Lopez there. Yeah, Sonny and I have been buddies for a long time. I think we hooked up through Sarge and Greg.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Sarge is the reason I guess I got hooked up with Greg and Sonny and the Hitmen. Yeah.
Nice.
We've had some fun playing with those guys, man.
Sonny's a really cool cat. I've known him since 2008, and the story is I went to a scenario event with Gary Baum. You know Gary Baum?
Oh yes,
yeah.
Oh yes, sir.
So he's like my best friend, and so basically we went to an event. He goes, I love paintball, and he goes, okay, you got to go to a scenario. I said, what the fuck scenario? I go there. It's a hot day. Sonny's sitting on his truck. The truck's open, and he's got his shirt off, and he's all tatted, right? And he looks like a fucking gangster. And I said, Gary, what the fuck you doing? You're hanging out with gangsters. What are you doing with these people, right? So the minute Sonny opened his mouth, he was eloquent, nice, fantastic guy. And I'm like, don't judge a book by the cover.
No,
and
I've learned some stuff from him. That's one of the things in my life. It's sit back and listen.
Listen, yeah,
just listen.
Listen more. Don't be like me. Listen more. Don't talk like me. I babble. Anyway, so again, you attract celebrities, which is cool.
Mr. Hastings. Yeah,
there we go.
Man, that dude. That is the Marvel versus DC game, and that is during like the 2-month period that he lived with me. Oh God.
He lived with you for 2 months?
Almost. We took off every event that I had planned for the year, he had planned for the year, pretty much.
Wow.
And there was a couple hit or miss, and we just combined our schedules and just went nuts. I think that's during the whole Orange County Choppers episode that we did too. Right.
You did this Orange County Chopper thing where you actually got involved with what was the guy's name? The father. Who's the
Paul Senior, Paul Tuttle. Yeah.
Paul Tuttle, right. And so what was kind of the genesis behind that?
NXL wanted to do a bike promotion. Really, excuse me. Santos Lopez. I don't know if you're familiar with him, but
No.
He's been around for a while in the paintball industry and the government. He's one of them connected dudes.
Okay.
He got a hold of Greg because Santos is one of the the marketing director for Orange County Choppers. And that's how it all happened. And then there you go. That's us visiting. We had so much fun there. They are actually really freaking cool people.
Nice.
And that's how it evolved. Greg brought it up, and then it was brought to the fields or not the fields, the
team owners,
industries.
Right.
And then Sarge from, not the Sarge I was talking about with Sonny,
Right.
but Sarge from is it Houston Heat? Correct. Who ended up buying the? Anyways, they bought the bike.
Wait a minute, hang on a second. I think it was either Houston Heat or was it Edmonton Impact? Was it one of those two that ended?
It was Heat. I think it's Heat. I'm
Heat.
sorry. I watch NXL. I don't really follow the drama and stuff.
That's okay.
One of the things I love about Speedball is World Cup because it's in Florida, right next door to Disney.
There you go. All right, I like it.
So
you guys went down there, right?
Oh yeah, Santos is on the far left there.
Okay.
And we got the owner of Orange County we got the owner of here, I said this too many times. OXCC, Brian Barno is on the very end there. So we had a good time, man. You got George Hay in that photo as well.
George Hay. All right.
Yeah.
So what happened was you guys created this bike. I don't have a picture of it. You guys created this bike.
We brought the time trials and a version of the time trials out, and the staff and everybody ran it. We filmed a lot of stuff, and of course we didn't really cut any checks or anything. So when the people who actually were spending the money came in, they refilmed a lot of stuff. So
I
a
got
lot
it.
of our stuff ended up on the cutting room floor. But that's what you got to do. I didn't. I mean, I
That's
get it.
Hollywood.
Yeah,
That's
that's
Hollywood.
it.
Listen, the
At
bike
least
ended up
I made it on there. People recognized me
nice,
during the show. So
nice. All right. The bike ended up at the NXL event. I saw it in
yep.
Vegas. And haters hated. And I'm like, why? You
Well,
guys,
I can tell you that, the original headlight was going to be an EVS mask. Why? I don't wanna talk about it, but
right.
there's a reason. I'm sure there's a reason the bike is green.
All right. Well, listen, all I'm going to say is, again, haters, you guys don't know what goes on behind the scenes. How much work people, I mean, dude, Greg Hastings, there's not enough hours in the day. There's not enough
Dude, that
days in
guy,
the day.
with him staying with us for that long of a time, the guy don't stop.
The guy does
He
not
don't
stop. That's why
I
he
mean,
doesn't want to close, because he
Yeah.
doesn't stop.
No, yeah, it's like, dude, please stop, back off, slow down.
Dude, there's not enough life in his life. He just keeps on going and going and going. And so people don't realize all the work that people do behind the scenes to make something happen. They just judge the tree and the fruit. They go, "Oh, I don't like that fruit. Oh, look, wait a minute. We irrigated the soil. We put the seeds in. We made this thing grow."
Yeah, we do shit wrong, but everybody else does shit wrong too,
Don't judge our fruit, man. There would be no fruit if we didn't spend the time doing all this stuff. So get off your high horse. All right. So again, you're attracting celebrities to your inner circle here.
Rocky. I don't necessarily, what the craziest thing is at one time I remember sitting in my bed, looking in the magazines, looking at all these guys in Paintball to Extremes and all those type of magazines and Action Pursuit.
Right.
And looking at all these guys and going, yeah, these are cool. That's cool. And now they're on speed dial on my phone.
Dude,
I don't know what. I don't know.
I know. You know what? I'm going to tell you what it is. Bear with me here, but it's the universe. Basically what it is what you give out, you bring in, all that kind of stuff. And all you've done is plow forward with this idea about Mad Frog, about you, about your attitude, about life. I'm doing an applause break. Remember I told you about applause breaks? And you keep on attracting the right people. And the thing is, it's like networking. So you meet Greg, and Greg knows Rocky, or Rocky knows Lopez, and bam, 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 and then all of a sudden.
Well, I met Rocky at Hell Survivors with freaking Pax before B was married to Pax.
Wow.
Ooh.
Okay.
That was a rough time.
All right. So what I'm saying is, you tend to attract all these people because they're all connected, and people see that you're a good cat. You know what I'm saying? And because you're a good cat, Rocky's a good cat, and Sonny's a good cat, Greg's a good cat. All these guys get together, and they know that your heart is in paintball. They know your heart is in our community. And so when you're doing something, you're not doing it except for this thing behind me that you're trying to sell. You're not doing it to
diesel costs money, man.
You're doing it to pay your mortgage. You're doing it because that stuff costs money. I got it. All right. So how's our trip down memory lane? Are you hanging in there?
Man, that's cool. It's definitely cool. Thank you.
All right. So now let's flash forward here to where did it go? To this one.
Ah, yes, that is at Orange County Choppers with Paul Senior there.
Paul Senior, and that was the
time trials. Yes, we brought a smaller version of time trials out to run. Actually, I guess that was the birth of the arcade version of time trials. Yeah.
So you guys, time trials. I'm going to let William wax poetically about that, but they did make two versions, and I got to enjoy the smaller version, the arcade version, when we were at Hell Survivors, and you guys put it on the speedball course.
I think you ran the full version out at Super Game on West Coast the one time.
You know what? Only if it was Super Game 50. That's the one I was at. That's the only Super Game I've been to.
No,
right?
51. It would have been 51, I think. Because we're on 53 now?
Yeah. So no. I only did
it would have been 51.
Okay, so let's tell everybody what this is.
Well, Greg and Sonny kind of put together the time trials. Sonny had it going for a while. It's the It's the adaptation of a 3-gun course with a clock into paintball. It is a zero impact way to play paintball. You're not getting shot at. You're going against the clock. I guess I'm building. I'm the one that's in charge of building them.
Right.
Greg's marketing. Sonny was the idea guy. Excuse me, Ron, as you mentioned before from Respect Paintball, he's the electronics guy. We've got a lot of updates coming with that. Some really cool scoring stuff and everything like that. But we've got time trials in Poland. We've got time trials in Germany. We've got time trials in California. We're getting ready to send one to South Korea.
Wow.
Kansas, 2 more. What is it? Top Gun paintball out there. Oh, this is Boston paintball, man. That's a full course right there. And honest to God, it fit so perfect in that spot. It was like I measured it, and I didn't.
Damn. Now look at you guys. This is not stuff from Home Depot.
No, this is pretty much the first version right there. That sucker's strong as can be. It's probably over engineered. We've got a couple of different designs between now and then. Yeah. It's cool what we've got set up. Check it out. Hey, Hitman Air Power time trials. Type it in, you'll find it.
Yeah, you guys listen. Listen, he didn't go to a Staples and just scribble a sign. All this stuff costs money, right? This the electronics up here, when you shoot, you got to hit the target, and that has to register. Again, people go, it's stupid. Listen, do you know how much money and time and effort goes into this stuff? And all this
okay, let's not talk about money anymore. You won't let me talk about COVID. Let's not talk about how much money I spend.
Okay, I'm just saying that you guys listen. A lot of time and energy goes into these things. Yeah. And it's not really to go into their pockets because I don't think it's a free thing, right?
Oh, I mean, people are like, well, I pay to play at a lot of places. Why? Because that's a business. Yeah. I'm trying to run a business. They're trying to run a business. Right. So, hey, you want to give me a hot dog or a burger? Okay, I'll take it. Yeah. I'm not going to turn food down.
No, I know. Yeah. But that's what I'm saying is that you're not trying to do a get rich quick scheme. You know what I'm saying? Everything that I'm
trying to fund the habit. That's what it is. I'm trying to fund the habit. I'm trying to fund the paintball habit. Get myself traveling from.
You've been doing this since early when you first started the Mad Frog thing. You're like, if I can get some paint, and then I'm like, let's do this. And again, wow, dude, you're rocking it. Thank you very much, man. This is crazy. All right, so listen. We talked about you as a tadpole. We talked about you. Basically the origins of Mad Frog, you and Shelly, the kids. We got Disneyland. Shelly's a great screamer. Yes. And we've got like all of the stuff that we talked about. Did we miss anything? Is there something that here's the premise of what I do. When I get you guys on the show, we know that I'm going to see you at an event, right? Okay. I've known you enough where I can do the show and we can hang out, right? Mm-hmm. But the average Joe, he's going to say, hey, like you only have 3 minutes maybe with the person or something. You really, even if you go to the Tiki Bar at the Hell Survivors, another $10, even if you go to the Hell Survivors Tiki Bar and sit with people, it's light buffered conversation. Nobody's really going, so tell me about yourself, William. You know what I'm saying? That's what this show's about. This show is to let you know.
I mean, you really hit on it. I like to build stuff. I like to create stuff. I'm a pretty mellow guy. Yeah. I'm hyper, but I'm pretty mellow as attitude wise goes. I like to do stuff outdoors. That's one of the biggest things about paintball that I love is doing this stuff outdoors. Taking off in the bus and doing these road trips. That's part of the adventure for me too. It's not just the game. I hate these earbuds, by the way. Anyways, I'll be getting rid of these. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Come on and talk to me. I mean, I might look like I'm an ass. I might look like I'm pissed or something, but come talk to me. I'm not really that guy.
No. I think the cool thing is that when we do these shows, like what I do with Graham or DJ or even Connor, right? It gives you a more rounded picture of them. And so when you do see them on the field, they're more human than just the guy behind the mask kind of thing. And so I think that more people, when they see you now, are going to kind of have, like, there might be a kinship. Maybe their mom was a nurse. Maybe their dad was a sergeant or something. I mean, you know what I'm saying? There's that kind of a kinship that we kind of miss in our paintball world, because we're always, getting out there, we're playing, we're going to go, do whatever. And so, I really hope. Listen, let's do this. Let's hit these things up here. Tim Miller is from Australia. He says, plumbers have the best manicured fingers. Is that true? There you go.
Don't chew your nails. Don't eat your nails if you're a plumber. You see a plumber that eats his nails. Ooh.
Nice. Who is Denise? Do you know what Denise has?
Oh, Denise. I believe that's one of the owners of Velocity Paintball out there in California that has the time trials, sir.
Well, hello, Denise. How are you? Come on the show, because we're going to.
That is to date. We've got a lot more places to go, but to date, that is my favorite time trials setup.
Nice.
Just by the way it is at Velocity Paintball, it looks great.
Who's
Smooth.
Jimmy Churchill?
Jimmy only lives 6 blocks away from me, and he's the one that won that thing from Mark.
Oh, Jimmy just won the
oil change. The oil change, yeah. Jimmy's one of those guys. If you've seen the Allstate commercials, there's 3 people ahead of you, Jimmy. So every time we see Jimmy, it's like, Jimmy, wait. There's 6 people ahead of you. Okay?
That's cool.
There's 6 people ahead of you, Jimmy.
Nice. Rolly, right?
Raleigh is great. Raleigh is one of our California members. Those guys, the Maldonado and Octavio and them. We got a new one. Reggie out there is a new one. So we got another new member from out there. Yeah, those guys are great. They had a good vibe to the team as well.
After we get some questions answered, or let some of these guys in here, we're going to talk a bit about the something that you and I have dear to our hearts. So hold on one second here. So who do we got? We've got Desi Johnson.
Oh, Desi, yeah.
What's up, Desi? Robert Maxwell.
Oh, yeah.
Who else do we got? Trey. Say hey, Trey.
Trey, Avid, one of the Avid guys.
There you go.
Yeah.
Who's Ryan Huff?
Ryan Huff is Zero Freaks. They're a team that plays out of Sherwood Forest.
Nice.
They're really tight guy. I mean, we played with them at another Mission Masters game. He was the commander. I was the XO. It was awesome. Good game.
Very cool.
Preacher. That's Preacher.
Nice. Who else do we have? Who's Logan? Why does he have the same name as you? What the hell is that?
That's the nephew. That is my nephew.
Oh, your nephew. Does he play?
Oh yes. So you've got myself, my son, my daughter, and my nephew that all play.
Oh, dude. Born and raised in the Thumb, now from Union City. Nice. Very cool. Oh my God, dude, you're popular. Let me see here. Shane, you know Shane?
Oh, dreaded this year. No, he's one of the refs for out there. Yeah, I probably am not. It wasn't on the list. We had some family stuff we were going to do instead. I think that got canceled, but I think we're still going to try to do some other stuff instead.
Who's Dean Allen? Anybody?
Dean Allen. He owns Mission Masters. He's a producer, Mission Master Games. That's like I mentioned
Allen?
earlier.
We need to get you on the show, Dean. Just hit me up if you want to come on the show. We can chat.
He's got an interesting format.
Really?
Yeah, he's got an interesting format. He does. Hey, is this Chai Town? Oh yeah. Yeah. We've had some fun.
Yep. Right, Check Down Bandits. And Lisa keeps on. She's trolling me here, Lisa.
Yeah, that's Lisa. That's Logan's call sign is Loki.
Nice. Okay, so let's talk a bit about what's on your. It would be my left and your right below your titty there. What's that say on your jersey?
The brigade. There
it
is.
There you go.
The brigade program. Gotta love the brigade program. I can show you some cool patches from the brigade program that I've got over the years. But the brigade program is an awesome concept. You get a one-time fee, $25. You sign up for it. You get the membership.
Right.
and you get a free patch, you get a hat, and you get a tech shirt. Where is it? Where is it? You get one of these tech shirts.
Nice. So what you rewash yours and put it back in the bag? That's fantastic. Yeah, nice.
No, I've won a couple as giveaways. You know, I'll enter the raffles and stuff at these events, and literally most of the stuff we win, we throw in the box and we give away for later.
Nice.
You know.
So you guys, $25. You get a where's my hat? My hat's over there. You get a hat. You get a barbecue if it's happening at the
at the events. Yeah, they host a barbecue. But the coolest thing is the one time a year raffle. Holy cow! It just all of a sudden started lightning and thundering outside. Oh,
wow!
Out of nowhere. It was beautiful all day. Okay. Anyways,
wait. You need to get to your basement, Dorothy?
No.
Okay,
it is Michigan. You never freaking know.
All right.
But anyway, so one time a year they do a raffle and give away multiple prizes.
Right.
A couple of the prizes are full gear bags, and the grand prize is 2 full gear bags and a trip for 2 to any event inside the continental United States.
Unbelievable. Yeah.
And that's all for the $25. You only have to pay that once.
Pay that one
and then
time.
every brigade event you go to, you get a specialty patch. Let's see. I don't actually have. Darn. You'll get a patch that kind of looks like this, but it's not this patch. This is
right.
This is a special patch that you only get if you take a trip on the bus.
Well, hang on a second. Look at he said. Speaking of patches, how about those 3D mag fraud patches? Is that what you're talking about?
Ooh, these ones. No, this one.
Ooh.
Now the new brigade patches actually are 3D PVC patches now instead of the sewn ones
right,
like this. Yeah. Now they're doing the PVC patches.
Nice.
These are available for sale, guys. 1 for $6, 2 for 10. Mad Frog Militia Facebook page.
Wait. Here, let me help you. Wait, watch this. Let me help you. Watch. Ready?
There you go. That's a tech shirt too. You guys interested in that tech shirt? Let us know, man. Like I said, the money goes towards getting me out to events and stuff. It's
All right. We got John in Australia, who's part of the brigade program. So basically what happened was, I think last year, Ryan took a trip to Down Under.
Yeah.
And, he spread the gospel about the brigade program, and he had an amazing time down there. And there was a lot of people that decided to join. And so, there's John right there from Australia. So good day. I think
I wish that's one of the places I really love to go to see. We did Hawaiian Legends. We did the first Hawaiian Legends. That was, I slept on 5 different beaches. We rented a camper van. It was a blast.
Nice.
But Australia is one of those places I wish to visit sometime.
So the brigade program, how do we sign up for that?
Brigadeprogram.com. Sign up, submit your stuff, or you can sign up at events if it's a brigade event. But like I said, you get the custom patches per brigade event. So each event you're gonna get a different type of patch. So you can build up your little, and then you get reward patches. So if you attend 3 games, you get a trifecta patch. You get a MVP. You get a special patch. There's all kinds.
Jumper, the international. I've got the puddle jumper. I've got the international. I've got the. I got everything. Basically.
I haven't crossed the equator yet.
I
think that's the only one I don't have is crossing the equator.
Right, and the other one was, are you a brigade commander?
I'm a brigade ambassador. I've got a sort of, yeah. I got enough going on.
All right, cool. I think we should do that. I think we should get Ryan and all the brigade commander
Definitely.
guys.
You're gonna have Phil on in a couple days, right?
Phil on in a couple days. Look at this. I keep on getting stuck. Oh,
there you go.
What's going on with that? I got unstuck. Anyway, yeah, we got Phil coming up, and he's going to talk about. He's the Texas Brigade commander, I'm excited about having him on. So yeah, we should actually do a brigade show to promote, and I love this. All right, so. If you want to sign up for a brigade program, just go to just type in brigade program in Google if you want to, or you can go on Facebook and type brigade program.
Brigadeprogram.com and it takes you right there.
There you go. And you'll see what we're talking about. I was able to spread it to Europe, and I love it. These guys just love it. So we're all good. Okay, my brother, listen. Hour and a half almost.
Wow.
Before we pull the plug on this, we're again, everybody's really pushing this thing here. What is this?
Paintball Strong. Oh man, that's everyone in the paintball community, the different manufacturers, distributors that are usually, I mean, honestly, they're usually chomping at each other's bits. Everybody's trying to work together and make this continue for all of us because we know it's going to be strong. It's going to be hard.
Right.
So if you can, guys, with all these games getting rescheduled and everything, if you've got a favorite game that you want to go, that you always go to your favorite game. Support the field owner. Don't worry that you missed another game, a different game because they all got stacked up. Go support the field owner at the field you love because they're going to need the damn help.
Right. I agree. I
Just say it. Just do it.
okay. All right. You start reading in all these things like, grow the sport, paintball strong, whatever else. And here's what I'm going to say to these people. Imagine a boat, and the boat's called paintball, and William and I are like paddling furiously, and you're in the back drilling a hole, right? Not you, but the haters are in the back drilling the holes, right?
Yeah.
And they're sinking the same thing that we're trying to keep afloat, right? So it doesn't matter if it's grow the sport, paintball strong, or whatever name you want to give this thing. It's all about growing our community. It's all about putting the time and effort in. And it's just so funny how sometimes, we can be dancing as fast as we can, and people go, "Oh, I don't like that song." You're like, "I give up." That's it. Yeah. So we're both into it. Paintball strong. We love it, and we're trying to do our best to make sure like this goes. And in the paintball strong situation. Basically I think it started about a month ago with Gio from Hollywood Sports and GI Sports and everything like that. So they contacted me at the beginning and they said, this is what we want to do. We want to do maybe Scenario Sunday and mag for this and then this. And again, like I always do, I just ran with the ball. So I'm doing like 2 shows a day. I'm just like, I started my show and just started doing it. I don't even care about Scenario Sunday. I just care about paintball. And I'm like, I'm doing this thing. So I started doing it. I started going crazy. And what's happening is, because of this platform here, you guys are using the same one, the StreamYard. It made it easy for people to go, I can do the same thing. And I started encouraging people. I said, go out there and do it. Just create content, whatever it is. And now,
see, we played around with it a little bit, but we weren't consistent. This actually made us consistent with it.
This is a great platform. If you guys want to hit me up, I'll get you a discount code. You guys can do your own thing. But here's the deal. There's so much content now. There's so many people doing these things, right? There's so many paintball shows. Okay, so speaking of that, where do we find yours?
Swamp Talk, we do Sundays at noon Eastern, so that's a little early for you. But noon Eastern on Sundays on Facebook Live at Mad Frog Militia.
Okay.
We also have a couple of things that we do live streams on YouTube for subscribers.
Nice. Okay, cool.
Some of those, we've got some interesting challenges that we've filmed.
Okay, nice. So you guys just tune into them. Here's what I'm going to say. If people are making an effort to do what we're doing, like this, like like these shows, whatever else, support them, you guys. Watch their shows, bounce around. A lot of it. Listen, I'm at fault. There was Lead Farmer did a page called Content Creators, right? And I said, okay, that's cool. Let's get a list of everybody and what their times are. And then all of a sudden, I just started popping up my shows everywhere, just like crazy. I'm like, I'm sorry. But listen, we all have something different to contribute, right? Mine is like the community, Joker, whatever, this kind of thing. But we all have something. So watch and support us all. And I'm hoping that all of the paintball, I'm trying to get all the other podcast guys on as well. So we're all basically helping each other out. And if we help each other out, we're helping the sport out. So
definitely.
That's what I got to say. Brother man, listen, where do we find you?
You can find me on Facebook under Mad Frog Militia, William Crook. You can find us on YouTube. under Mad Frog Militia. Definitely check out our YouTube channel. It's got our another MF road trip series that we started doing. It's a little rough because it's the first season, but we learned a lot. So unfortunately, we were only able to film one new episode because we can't go to any games.
That's okay. That's going to change.
Definitely.
That'll change. Okay, my brother, listen, again, thank you very much for doing this. Hang out in a second in the green room. I just want to chat with you. And we're gonna play our goodbye video.
Thanks for the walk down memory lane, man.
You're welcome, brother. Hold on one second.